Namaskaram to one and all. My name is Arun Kumar and I welcome you to another video on creating health and habit. In today's topic, I would like to discuss something about weight loss basically. See, I'm not going to tell about different pranayams or kriyas or uh, any physical activity, whether it may be yoga, swimming, or going to gym and all, or any diet, right? So those all are there, that's there, right? But still we try to seek help to address this particular problem, right? Right. Fundamentally, whatever the problem that we are facing right now, we know what need to be done basically. There are some certain cases or exceptions where we don't have a control over it, right? But in our life, most of the cases, we know actually what we have to do, and then we don't do that. That is the problem, basically, right? Or we try for some time, someday, and then we stop doing that, thinking that this is not going to work for me. Okay, so all the good things takes a considerable good amount of time. Okay, so your investment is really very required, very much required, patience required to achieve that, right? So you cannot try it for 1 week or 1 month and then stop it. So it doesn't work like that, right? So this is whatever the problem that you are trying to solve is a life transforming thing actually. And if that is the thing, then you have to be very much consistent and then loyal towards to yourself in whatever that you are trying. That's very, very important. You cannot do it for 1 or 2 months and then stop it and thinking that it is going to change your life. So that will not change the life. Even it applies even for me also. Maybe in terms of classes, yoga, it's good. But when it comes to finance, now the same rule apply even for me also. I know that, right? But still, if you are not, that's your problem, then that's my problem actually, right? So that is how we tackle it, and that is how we have to do it basically, right? So what I am saying is that we know the solution of the problem that is existing in our life, right? We know it. We don't have to seek it outside. We just have to sit and then ask to the self, right? You will get the answer, right? So that is what I was thinking about it actually. Thought of sharing it with you. Okay, so from deep down, like this is the root thing actually, and then we can try building things on that, like nutrition or balanced diet or workout and so many other stuffs, right? But fundamental is that actually. So if your fundamental is strong, that where actually you are going, and are you providing sufficient amount of energy to push yourself in whatever uh, you are trying to do, then it will go a long way, right? But otherwise, if you are relying on a diet plan, or if you are relying on any physical activity, then that is not going to solve the problem basically, right? Because you will try that for some period of time, and then if that is not showing the result, then you will drop it, right? Rather from fundamental, right? So that's like one step deep inside. That's very important actually. Please do work on that, right? So that is very, very important. We'll start with our class then. Please together. Please settle down, spine comfortably straight. Stay with our class. As in Kapalabhati, with our stomach, hands in Jnana Mudra, hands on top of our legs, knees, with spine comfortably straight, head straight. Continue with Kapalabhati. acknowledging each and every breath that is happening with us as in Kapalbhati, slowly with our stomach, as if you were following in this. As we breathe in, we try to bulge out our stomach, and as we breathe out, with a small sudden jerk, we squeeze our stomach in. Keep continuing, please, in your own rhythm. Keep continuing, please, in your own rhythm with your breath. Another 60 seconds more, please. Another 60 seconds more, as in Kapalabhati. And we relax after completing the round. Relax after that, please. Stay. Spine straight. Couple of long and deep breaths. In Bhastrika Pranayama, now we make a fist of our hand, fist close to the shoulder, spine comfortably straight, with a smile spreading over your face. We take a normal, long, and deep breath in. Breathe out. In Bhastrika, we raise both the hands up. Breathing out, we lower it down. Breath in, we raise both the hands up. Breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out. Breathing out. Breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out. Breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out. With 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we relax after completing the round. Eyes remains closed. Being with yourself, we stay. We relax after that, please. When it comes to food, if you are facing this problem, see that, when it comes to food, basically, see that whatever the food that you are consuming, consume just to nourish this body. That's it. Right. Let us keep it very, very simple actually. Right. Just to nourish this body. That's it. When you get hungry, you have food. Just to nourish this body. That's it. If you go a little beyond that, then then the entire scenario changes actually. Okay. I'm not speaking about any diet or workout or anything like that. The mindset is very, very important. What you are thinking in terms of your thoughts and imagination is rather more important. Now, if you don't eat a day, and then from the next day onwards, you try to cover up that, whatever that you haven't eaten, right? Then, that max bit doesn't, sync up actually. Okay, so when it comes to body, eat just to nourish the body. That's it. No, you don't try to add spiciness, or you don't try to add extra decoration. Whatever I'm saying is in the form of, all the food, the cravings and all has to be avoided. Uh, and there, your mind is the one which plays a vital role, basically. Okay, so mind tries to play all sorts of thing for you, making you to do whatever the mind wants actually. Okay, body is one thing which doesn't need all those fanciful items, right? rather it is a burden for the body basically. Okay, so body doesn't want that. Body just need a simple and soft thing so that this piece of body will work efficiently. But our mind, it does its own calculations and all. It has its own craving. It thinks that adding more and more will make the body more efficient, right? If that is the case, then the stronger person is, then the more the life he will live, right? So that rule doesn't apply. Even in nature universe also, it's all the balance basically. You'll see a pure balance of everything. The earth revolving around the sun, and then it goes round rotation. How the moon is, rotating around the sun and all, right? So it's all like pure balance basically. It's a balance of all. Uh, so there is nothing high or low kind of. It's all in the middle. It's a balanced thing. People who live longer, they balance their life with in whatever they do actually, right? It's not that they are really very strong person who can live for a long period of time. So they maintain and they balance it. So balancing is very important, right? So that is what that we have to take care of actually. Okay, so we'll stop the class here, and I'll see you in next class. I hope I did not bore you. I just wanted to say, I just wanted to convey whatever this is what I believe is a fundamental thing, and if you try to work on this, make up your mind. Definitely, there are some certain areas which I am also lacking. So if the same formula can be used up in any part of your life, whether it can be relationship or the answer is within yourself only, because whenever you do wrong, try to acknowledge it, right? When we say wrong, then you know when you have to be punctual with your food, then you do some kind of cheating and all, right? So that cheating is taking you back to the block zero, okay? And then again you have to restart it. So that's the thing actually. That's the problem which happens with every one of us, right? So if we have a willpower to break that, and then something will happen actually. Okay, having said that, I hope you got a little idea about whatever I'm saying, right? So try to make that fundamental strong, actually, right? Try to, if you want to get something really very bad, then go for it, right? Emotions, thinking, thoughts, and all will play tricks with you for 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 the mind. Mind is one thing which is not you. Mind wants certain things, and then the body is something which is different basically, right? Its needs are little different from the mind. But when you try to feed your mind, the body is the one who will suffer, right, if the mind is on the wrong track. So please try to understand that. So these two things, they both are completely a different thing inside of you. So you are the one who has to choose to whom to feed, whether you are trying to feed your mind, or or you are looking forward to feed your body in a way. Thank you very much for having me. I'll see you next class. Namaste.